Alright, let's try it. This is the Global Political Party. The team members are Darlene, Marianne, Melissa, Isabella, and Isabel. We will be representing global political issues. We believe we will be better served. Clear that we wanted to have a political seat at the table. And we are 5 girls, but one voice. And today's topic is the introduction of the global political party. We can go into countries and look at the situation. Is there something interested that we want to address? We can take on reproduction issues. We can take on combustion engine engineering. We can do a host of topics, which is intriguing. And I think the US dollar, especially as the global trading currency, that is going to be a key interest for us. And to come up with solution and how to improve on individual countries with their local trading using the US dollar as the global trading currency, and how they can manifest themselves properly through agriculture, through industrialization, through many avenues. It is so. Melissa just reminded me that we should mention that we are the global watchdog for the US dollar as a global trading currency. Thanks, Melissa. We are all together as a team, and we will represent and honor and be fair to fair traders, global fair traders that are trading the US dollar. And the US dollar is not only to be used in the stock market, but as the global trading currency, it has to be used in every country that expressed an interest in global trading. The US dollar cannot afford to have favoritism, to have politics, to have best friends, to determine pecking order. It has to be governed almost like, I think as a diplomat, the US dollar is more of a sensational diplomat. It cannot have any color, favorite drink, favorite nothing. It's just nothing is personal. It's a diplomat. The US dollar is a global diplomat when it comes to trading. Ah, Isabel, that's a good analogy. See, I know we're going to do well with this global political party. Girls, we were made for this. We were made for this. It's like we're swimming in the right pond with the best of them. Oh my goodness, I love it. Many friends ask us to take a look at this brick currency and what it is all about. And of course, we are the watchdog for the US dollar as the global trading currency, and we represent, as we tried to advocate against global hunger and global poverty when it comes to the US dollar and trading and global responsibility. Okay, so the BRIC is apparently it's a solution to embargoes, I believe, that was put on these countries, making it impossible for them to use the US dollar in their daily trading. So they apparently came up with this alternative, which is called the BRIC. Now, I don't believe, to be honest and to be respectful to the situation, as an advocate for the US dollar, I believe that there are no country on the planet that can determine who gets the right to use the US dollar, as we have said that the US dollar is a global diplomat because it is the global trading currency, and countries are entitled to sit at the table and to work out a trade deal. Well, with the World Bank, not the US government, and it has nothing to do with the US government. The US government is a customer as well as every other country. That is the cost of the cost of being the trading global trading currency. The US government, I repeat, and this is my legal knowledge speaking at this point, the US government has no authority to embargo, to put any kind of restriction on the US dollar trading. And the US dollar is not only should be used as a stock market currency for trading, it has to be used globally within countries. And countries will sit with a representation at the World Bank and negotiate the trading responsibility. And only the World Bank and each individual country can determine how and when they trade, and usually it's daily. How much money, how much US dollar is allocated daily. And I believe at this point, for every US dollar trade daily, for every dollar, 20 cents is paid to the US dollar, which then I think is flushed back into the US economy, which is a good deal actually. So, this kind of trading has nothing to do with tariff. Tariff is a different, it's an individualized product for trading and import. It's like an import tax on individual products. It cannot be lumped, tariff cannot be lumped in. For example, one cannot say, okay, I put 80% on all the goods coming from China. That's not how tariff is governed. The protocol of tariff is product per product individually. That's how tariff is used properly, and it has nothing to do with the US dollar. So I am appealing to these countries that are using the brick for trading. It actually is a waste of time. They should lobby to the World Bank, and they have all rights to take the World Bank to court to determine exactly why they're banned from using this US dollar and who exactly banned them from using the US dollar. Because if it was done by any of the US presidents, then that is a de facto for the US dollar to be the global trading currency. And if this is the case, and if it's not returned to normalcy, meaning these countries should be given the right again to start trading using the US dollar, if this is not reinstated, then each individual country should go back and use their own currency. And technically, their own dollar, local currency, will be traded as a dollar for a dollar for a dollar because they're banned from using the global trading currency. So when they trade, actually, it's going to be sweet because it will be used and respected as a dollar for a dollar, which is good. I do not believe the BRIC has any correct protocol, and this is not an investment for the next generation. The next generation wants to come and understood that, okay, we have a local currency and we have what is called the global trading currency, which we're not allowed to use, but it's okay because we're using our own. And there's nothing the World Bank can do because if it's a situation where these countries are banned, embargoed from using the global trading currency, they lobbied to the World Bank what is the reason why we are unable to trade with the global trading currency, which is the US dollar. And there's nothing that can be said. Then each country has the right to use their own dollar. And the more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Do not get yourself entangled in the brick because you're setting up another situation to be trapped in, and it's a dead end. The brick has no real future. I would not get myself involved with it. As I said, we are the global watchdog for the US dollar. And we will repeat at this point, right, girls? The US government has no right to embargo, to restrict, to ban any country, any nation from using the global trading currency, which is the US dollar, because the US government is just as a customer with the same rights as every other country. They don't have custodianship over the US dollar. The World Bank is the official custodian over the US dollar. The World Bank, not the US government or the US governance. They are just a customer like every other country. And this is our legal head speaking to the nation. I repeat, countries that have this problem should actually take the US dollar to court with the custodianship as the World Bank to get some answers why they cannot use the US dollar, and for it to be reinstated. If all else fail, then you go and use your own currency, your own local currency. And it has to be handled a dollar for a dollar, which is a good deal. Right, girls?